Today we're gonna have a wonderful dish called Aglio, Olio. Okay, so welcome back. Today we're cooking some pasta with a good friend of mine and comedian, Modi. Hi, Modi.
Hi, Matteo. So, thank you for having me in your apartment.
Today, come over here.
Yes.
We're making some pasta. I'm staying kosher friendly.
Oh, on behalf of myself and all the Jews, thank you very much for doing that. He's trying to get into Hollywood a little bit more, so he's working the Jewish angle, yeah.
Have you ever had aglio olio e peperoncino?
I probably haven't, just don't know I had it.
So it's a really simple pasta dish, and it's
Okay.
it's literally, these are the ingredients. It's just parsley, garlic, olive oil, and peperoncino. That's it.
I climbed 18 flights of stairs for this.
Yes.
This is it. I climbed up here. I thought at least there'd be 1,000 things going on, but this is that simple. That's amazing.
You know, Italian cooking is always so simple. Like, you think it's gonna be some real complex dish. Like, Italians just kind of throw it all together, but it just has to be thrown together the right way.
Jewish is more like, oh, I have to be in the kitchen all day. This is very simple.
How often do you cook?
I don't. Luckily, Leo has the buttons on the phone, and just food just shows up at the door.
But if you have to cook something, if it's a date, right? What's your dish to impress?
a date,
Like, if you're going
hilarious.
If you're
He's cracking up.
Modi's
Leo's
husband.
cracking up. Come here, Leo. Tell him what I
Yeah,
cooked.
Leo, come over here.
Come here, Leo.
This is Leo, everybody, Modi's husband.
Yeah. When I have to cook, I don't cook. I make eggs for myself once in a while.
Okay.
But with a little bit of toast. But he orders and he makes amazing salmon, and he makes the fact that he made it is just the most delicious
That's
thing in
the
the
best
world.
part.
That's the best part. Yeah.
So he's never cooked for you.
He's made me eggs.
I made eggs for him. Yes.
Did your mother cook? Did you grow up with a mom that
Yes,
cooks?
my mother had her staples. She had the schnitzel, the breaded chicken.
Yeah.
She used turkey or chicken meat for meatballs with
Nice.
like onions in there, yum. And she made veal. She was obsessed with veal. Let me ask you a question. When you're in the kitchen, like Matteo and I sound like Modi, he sounds like Matteo. In our heads, there's different things happening. I have an old Jewish man happening in my head, and speaking in Yiddish. You in your head have Liza Minnelli.
Yes.
So when you do this, when you cook, if you go, I'm gonna take this over here.
Well, hi. Today we're gonna have a wonderful dish called Aglio Olio. It's so fun. Thank you. Okay, so this dish is basically assembled in 2 seconds. It just is like when the pasta is ready. So it's gonna take 7 minutes to 8 minutes for the pasta to cook. We're gonna cook the sauce
How do you
in
cook
that
pasta?
time.
You crack it in half and throw it in there?
Are you joking?
No.
Are you being serious?
No, how's
would
it
crack-
gonna fit in there?
It's like a cardinal sin.
Oh, don't crack the pasta
Oh
in
my
half.
god, Modi.
my
Okay,
God.
we're gonna teach Modi like the basics of cooking pasta. No, you would never crack your spaghetti.
How's it gonna fit in the thing? In the pot?
You just put it, you're just gonna put it like this and then it's gonna fall in. I'm using a little less water today because I want a lot of the starch, because I'm gonna use the starch pasta water to put back into the sauce so
for the
it
shirts.
collects.
For the shirts. You're doing iron your shirts right after on the
Why are
table
you and
here.
I like immigrants from 1912? Like, we're just like, there should be a bathtub in this kitchen. Okay, so this is spaghetti.
See?
Okay, dry pasta. Dry and fresh pasta are equally as good, just used for different sauces.
Okay.
Now, we're gonna chop up the garlic first. Do you know how to chop garlic?
I don't. I know I've seen people like smash it with the handle.
Usually you do this when you have the garlic, it's not peeled. So when you mince, you're gonna hold like this, and we're just gonna go. And some people, when they do aglio olio, they can just keep it like this, but I like to like mince my garlic, so that way it's like really finely chopped. Do you wanna give it a shot?
Sure.
We're gonna keep chopping this until it gets, watch your fingers. You're doing a good job, Modi.
I feel like that scene in Goodfellas when they're in the jail. Come in.
Right now.
What do you have delivered?
Oh, I bought a Squirtle outfit because I'm gonna be Squirtle for Halloween.
What are you doing for Halloween?
Do you guys wanna come?
Modi, you're a little busy on Halloween.
What are you doing on Halloween?
I'm recovering from a colonoscopy. Like a regular Jew. But I'll be
No,
finished.
your colonoscopy is on Halloween.
Yeah, so I'll be
So
recovering.
that's the
perfect.
31st. This
I'll
will be the 28th.
Thin, I'll be clean, I'll be empty.
We're going the 28th. I'm going in Sexy Squirtle. I bought a kid's Squirtle. It has a hat and then Squirtle. It's a Pokemon.
Wait, I think Leo should go as a matador.
Are they still allowed to do that in Spain or no? Leo's Spaniard descent. Grew up a lot in Spain.
Family was in the Inquisition. You may know them, the Goldsteins.
What do you grew up in Israel, right?
I grew up in Israel where they love to do all this stuff. the Sephardic people especially, they love to cook with garlic and all. We never had garlic in the house.
Really?
Never.
Kind of funny because Italians don't really use garlic as much as people think they do. By the way, I asked Katie Parla, who's been on this show before, if we're supposed to put Parmesan cheese, Parmigiano Reggiano on top, and she said no. Peperoncino?
I think Italians hang them on their on the rearview mirror, no?
That's a horn, but
It's a
yeah,
horn,
it does look
I'm
like
sure.
a chili pepper.
I thought that's what that was.
Il corno, yeah, the corno. So all Italians, it's for like the malocchio. So like you have to do that.
I'm killing with the cameraman, dying with the two gays over here.
Oh my God, look at you, Modi.
Modi's chopping away.
What now?
So now we're just gonna cut up our peperoncino. Now, when did you move to New York, Modi?
I moved to New York when I was 7 years old.
Where did you move when you came here?
We came to Long Island.
Would you find that growing up Jewish, that Italians and Jewish people have a lot in common in New York?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's always, like for example, Catholics, Italians, in their churches, in their cathedrals, they all have a remnant of a saint, right? They all have a remnant of some saint, and that's in every one of the Catholic cathedrals. And in every synagogue, there's a mortgage that's valued 5 times the value of the property and the building. So we have things in common.
Where Leo and
And then now we're gonna do our parsley. Okay, so this, we're just gonna pull just the leaves out. So let me give you half. We don't need too much. All right, this should be good.
Alrighty.
Okay, these are our ingredients.
Wow.
Now we just have to wait for the water to boil. All right, so let's teach you about pasta. So we're gonna be making spaghetti today. We're gonna be cooking for basically 2-ish. You're gonna salt your water right as it's boiling. So when you're gonna salt your water, you really wanna salt it. I mean, a lot of people say salt it like the sea, but what they're trying to imply is that this is your time to flavor the pasta.
Okay.
So your pasta should be flavored. Your pasta should also not be spongy. It should be al dente, which means to the tooth. So it should have a real bite to it. So Modi, I'm gonna maybe take about that much salt,
Wow. Okay.
or maybe a little more.
That's a lot.
You have to flavor your pasta.
Okay.
Also, you're flavoring. La cocatura is the name of pasta water. That is what you cook with.
La cocatura.
Yes,
La
l'acqua.
cocatura, la cocatura.
La, la,
In
la,
the
la,
pasta
la,
sauce
la,
and
la, la.
la-
So the box will tell you how long you cook for, okay? So this says cooking time 12 minutes, al dente 10
I never
minutes.
saw that in my life. I never bought pasta.
Put it on 9 minutes. Here we go. Just like that.
Wow.
And it will fall, it'll go in. See, now the pasta's in. And then I'm gonna move it like this, make it a little mess, so that way it won't stick to each other. Never, ever, ever put olive oil in your water when you're cooking pasta.
Why not?
Because the olive oil will collect the starchy pasta water and then make it too slippery, and then your pasta won't be able to stick to the sauce. And you also don't drown your pasta in sauce. So if you go somewhere and you get pasta and it's just like a soup of sauce, they're not authentic, it's not right. Italians would hate it.
It's so funny because the first thing I say, and bring a side of extra sauce. I pour it all over the pasta. He knows every comic in the world. He brought me for this. I have no idea cooking or pasta or anything.
Well, because Modi, I love you, that's
Oh,
why.
I love you.
So where did that come from, putting olive oil in the water? Was that-
Yeah, 'cause I've seen that.
Where did that come from? Like the Rachel Rayification of America?
The Rachel Rayification of America.
Now, we're gonna use a decent amount of olive oil because
yeah.
this is the star of the sauce, aglio olio. And then once that gets warm, I'm gonna throw in our garlic. We're gonna cook the garlic. Once the garlic is really sizzling, you don't want it to turn brown, we're gonna add in some of the pasta water. So, and then we're gonna add some of our peperoncino too. So garlic, peperoncino, then our pasta water.
When hit your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. That's amore. I feel like singing something Italian while we're here.
Oh, sole mio,
Stai fronte a te, oh sole mio.
stai fronte a te.
Oh sole,
Oh
sole mio. Stai fronte a te, stai fronte a te.
Bravo!
Sì, grazie.
Okay, we're gonna throw in, but I love when Pavarotti does Stai fronte. I know.
And his eyebrow goes like this. Look at that.
All right, so we're putting in our garlic, a lot of garlic. Yes, the food in Australia was phenomenal. Okay, we're gonna put in our pepperoncino. I know, it's a whole thing. So some people don't even put in pepperoncino, they just make it with parsley.
It smells so good in here right now, I can't tell you.
It really does smell so
It
good.
smells so good. That's it. So far, everything's the pasta is the star. Everyone's the star here. Everyone's the star.
Okay, we put in our pasta water, so we're just gonna mix that around.
What's like another Italian song you think of when you're in an Italian kitchen cooking?
You know what song I love? And I think it was made up for The Godfather. But I love that song. I have but one heart. Let's see where our pasta's at.
Wow. Gee.
Pretty al dente right now. And you always save the pasta water
For what?
The cooking afterwards. For when you bring the sauce and the pasta into the sauce, you have to use more pasta water. I mean, basically, we're gonna take this, bring it into there,
Yes.
and then keep cooking the pasta in the sauce.
I keep adding the water.
A little bit more, yeah.
Right, okay.
There's a bunch of different ways to make this, so I think it's all ready to go in. It's all.
You can follow Al Dente on Al Dente Official.
My Al Dente tour, MatteoLaneComedy.com. My new hour, everybody. Come see me live. This looks so yummy.
So you make something like this every night, or?
Not every night. I mean, it depends on what me and Rodrigo are doing. Usually it's like chicken and rice. But I try and have pasta at least 5 days a week. That's just how I grew up. I don't know. I'm doing cardio now. My husband forces me to do cardio. I'm gonna put a little more pasta on. I mean, depending on how creamy you want to get it, you can just keep adding pasta water to it. The pasta water, I mean, it's literally an ingredient, the pasta water.
Yeah.
What do you think, Modi? Pretty easy?
I think it's much easier than I thought.
You know what I'm not good at doing with pasta? I'm not good at plating it. It's getting really creamy. Modi's got a surprise for us. See how creamy it's getting? Oofa, 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 oofa. Where's the best? For someone that doesn't cook, you certainly seem really prepared for it.
She just loves a drag moment.
I love real maxi challenge here. This is the mini quick drag. I'm in quick drag.
Also, anyone at RuPaul's Drag Race, can I please be a judge?
Hi, same.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Okay, we're done. And I made enough so everyone who wants some can have some, okay?
Hi, this is Shimon at Asi restaurant. This is from Morocco and also from the Middle East where they have the...
All right, do you know how to twirl your pasta?
Hold on, first of all, this smells like something you'd pay $39 for at a restaurant. How do you twirl?
Oh, okay, so you kind of do that, take your pasta, stab, and then go to a corner, lift up, and just keep turning until you get that. That looks good.
That's good?
Yeah.
Okay, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehakol niyeh b'dvaro.
It's good. It's really good. It's the most simple dish. This
It's
is like,
so good.
it's 12 o'clock in the morning, Italians have been out, what are we gonna make? We have a garlic and oil, let's just cook.
Wow, it's so good.
Yeah, it's really good. This is exactly what it's supposed to taste like. All right, Modi, where can people find you?
You can find me wherever Matteo is because I love him and I think he's hysterical. Otherwise, modilive.com, shows all over the place. Please bring your friends and come see it.
And we'll be in Paris together.
We will be in Paris together. Oh, how much fun.
It's gonna be great. Okay, go to MatteoLaneComedy.com for all tickets, merch, follow me on Instagram. That's it.
Bye.